Sabine und Michael, German Curriculum, Chapter 5, Section 2, G52. Okay, we're going to start out today's vocabulary with, der Nachbar, that is the neighbor, and that is a cognate. Often GHs in English or CHs in German. So Nachbar, neighbor, is then a very similar word, very related. Not to be mistaken with die Nachtbar. If it had a T, that would mean it's the night bar, like a nightclub. But it's not Nacht, it's nach. So, like near, next to, whatever, after. Anyway, Nachbar, neighbor. Der Staub. Staub means dust. And der Staubsauger means the dust sucker, literally. And what is the dust sucker in the sense of home, being that that's the chapter we're working on? Of course, it's the vacuum cleaner. All right, then we have die Möbel. That would be, it's related to the word mobile or mobile or whatever, but it's really not that. In English, you would simply call it furniture. And a Möbelstück is then a furniture piece, a specific piece. And saugt Staub, that means sucks dust, so which means vacuums. Anyway, Staubsaugen is then the verb, or Sabine saugt Staub, so whatever, that's how that works. And then there's staubt die Möbel ab. That means dusts the furniture off, because abstauben means dusting, and it's also slang for making a killing, which is also slang, which means making a whole bunch of money. But that's not what this is about. Abstauben here, staubt die Möbel ab, means to wipe the dust off of the furniture. That's what it is here. Anyway, so der Teppich, that is the rug or the carpet. Carpet is generally called Teppichboden because it is the floor, and Boden is floor. And der Teppich is the rug itself, like a special area rug. However, often enough, people just say der Teppich ist schmutzig, and they really mean the wall-to-wall carpeting as opposed to just a rug. But that's, it's just the way it is when you talk. Anyway, sitzt means sits. Of course, we've had that since chapter 1. Der Sessel, that is a word for an easy chair. It's not a Stuhl, okay? A Stuhl is a stool or chair. And a Sessel, yeah, it's a chair, all right, but it's, like a lazy boy or whatever with a bunch of pillows in it and, some kind of comfy, easy chair sort of thing. And das Sofa, of course, is an English word, sofa. Same thing as with couch. And here, der Couchtisch, a couch table, would be like an end table or something like that. They do use the English words there. And then will, false cognate if you think that it means like I will go somewhere. Well, I will eat that, or well, it's not. Will has to do with the will to do something. Perhaps you've heard the older English phrase, oh, do what you will. Well, that doesn't mean do what you're going to do. What it means is do what you have the will to do. And that's how it's used in German, too, okay? So, ich will, that means I want, or wants to, or whatever, okay? So that's how will is used in German. And it is used the same in English, but in modern English, it's also, something else. So just so you know which one it is related to. If it says, will Staubsaugen, that means he wants to, vacuum or whatever. So, and kitzelt, we've had that before, that means tickles. Then we have gar nicht, that means not at all, or at all not, really, because nicht is not, and gar is like all. Gar nicht would mean not at all in that case. It's just the word order is different in German and English. Die Lampe, well, gee, let me think really hard. So, the lamp, yes. And then once again, der Fernseher. We've had Fernsehen, which means far seeing, or television watching, as it were, because tele is far and vision is seeing. So, and so the device itself, the set, the big TV itself, is called der Fernseher, just like in English, the television set, or the TV, or whatever, right? So, that's that. Let's see. If you remember, Sabine and Michael were going to go to her house to study, and they got to the house, and it was all dirty, and they're not going to be able to study until they clean up the house, at least according to her. And she was going to call Rolf to help, and Michael was like, Rolf? That didn't sound good. So anyway, let's see how bad it gets. And believe me, whatever it happens now, it's going to get worse. So you can probably imagine that. I'm not giving away state secrets here. So once again, I'm going to read the story first, and you can look at the pictures while I read it, and then we'll go through everything. Sabine sagt, because he asked, who's Rolf, in the end of the last one. Sabine sagt, Rolf ist mein Nachbar. Will. Rolf kommt und staubt die Möbel ab. Den Fernseher, den Couchtisch, die Lampen, das Sofa und den Sessel, wo Sabine sitzt. Er kitzelt Sabine und Sabine kichert. Michael saugt Staub auf den Teppichen. Plural. Er ist gar nicht glücklich. Okay, so what that means, and you can see that he's nicht glücklich by his face there. Okay, so we're looking at the pictures now, and here's what the words say. Sabine says, Rolf is my neighbor. So that's the answer here, a house next to another. Er will helfen. He wants to help. Remember, it's not will help, it's wants to. He has the will to help, if you think about it, so he wants to help. Yeah, I'll bet he does. So anyway, Rolf comes and dusts the furniture off. That's what it says, literally. And now a list of the furniture that he dusts off. Den Fernseher, so the television. Den Couchtisch, yeah, of course you know what that is, a couch table. Die Lampen, of course the lamps. And then the sofa. Und den Sessel, and the easy chair, where Sabine sits. In English you would say where Sabine is sitting. That's where she is, right there. He tickles Sabine, and Sabine giggles. Okay, not like the two little kids, though. This is a little bit different. And that's, while Michael saugt, so Michael sucks dust, in other words, he's vacuuming, auf den Teppichen, on the rugs. This is plural. So he's vacuuming rugs. And is he happy? No. He is at all not really happy, is what that says, literally. And so in any way, he isn't happy at all, or he isn't happy one bit, or whatever you want to say in American English. So not happy, and you can see right here, glücklich. He does not look glücklich, does he? Well, of course not here. The neighbor is teasing his girlfriend, and that's, yeah, not okay with him.